Hello everyone, this is the first episode, 10th of September 2019, and let's start. During the 10th of September, I went to the Loopio's startup carnival. It was not the networking conference, it was just a party for different companies who made a donation, because the main purpose of that conference was about making donation to some company, Ronald McDonald's house. I don't remember exactly. I will leave a link in the in description. You can check it out about this conference. So that's why lots of people there was from one company, because company made donations, so they had to send employees to that carnival. And I came there and I realized that usually people hang out 5 to 15 in one group just because they from the same company. They knew each other. So they came there just to have a food, drink a beer, yeah, and just chat with each other, and that's all. I came by my own, and my main purpose coming there was to make connections and to find out my first customer. So the first five conversation was really fucking awkward because my accent is Russian, so people really hard to understand my English. I hope you understand me. The second reason, I was really nervous because usually I came to the group of strangers who knew each other. It's really difficult to start conversation with them, especially for me. The third reason, I was trying to make a flow of the conversation to discuss stuff which is interesting for me, not for them. That's why the first five conversation was like really awkward. I came to people, I was starting like this. Hi, how are you? What are you doing here? Hello, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was nervous, my voice was really high and it was loud there. That's why people didn't understand me. It was really fuck. I remember like how was it, people just staring at me. They do not understand a half of this, like half of the words which I'm pronouncing, and I was repeating again. And then when I introduced myself, I told them like, yeah, I'm looking for a job, some opportunities here or something like this, how people hire stuff here. People doesn't give a fuck about this. They just came there to have like a fun. That's why nobody wanted to keep in touch with me. So I just I spoke about 5 to 10 minutes, and that's all. I left. Like even less, sometimes even less. People just showed me that we don't want to give, like we don't want to speak with you. We just want to have fun. That's why I changed how to speak with people. Like I changed this way, so I just started just speak about some bullshit. I don't know about this event, about the weather, about some stuff. But again, I made a problem. I cannot maintain this flow of the conversation. I don't understand. I just came to strangers. They start making jokes and some stuff. I also tried to make jokes, but it was like like when you speak with some person, like with a scientific guy, yeah, about some scientific topic which you don't understand. The same with me. I spoke with people. I don't understand what they're talking about. I don't understand why they change in top like they change topic so fast, and they laughing. So I was out of the conversation. I just told them, okay, guy, I will just chat with others. Yeah, it was nice to meet you, and that's all. So I guess the first reason, the problem, I really don't know how to speak with like Canadian people. For me, it's really difficult, and I guess I'm not only one person who met this problem at the beginning. Like I'm like a more I'm introverted guy. So for me, it's really difficult to make a conversation with a stranger. And the second problem, it's really difficult for me to start a conversation with the person who has a Canadian, who is Canadian, yeah, actually, because I don't understand what they're talking about, to be honest. It's really easy for me to start a conversation with a Russian or Ukrainian or European. It's really easy. But what about the North America? This kind of, for me, it's really difficult. The second reason, I'm just a guy who has no connections here, who has no business, who has no money, like millions of dollars, yeah? So I'm not like interested person to make a connection, because I'm just a guy who trying to find connection for myself, to find the people with the like big money, with the startups, yeah? This my target audience, but I'm not the person who they looking to keep in touch. And I will give you an example. Um, I was trying to speak with the CEO of Clearbank, Andrew, I forgot the surname, and he was chatting with another person. But before I could speak with him, another guy was waiting him to speak. I just came there and I told him, yeah, how are you? Like, you also want to speak with Andrew, blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to ask him questions. I was trying to be polite. I was trying to figure out why you want to speak with Andrew. Fuck, this person, like, doesn't give a shit about me. He just answered me some simple, like, simple sentences, one or two words, and that's all. He showed me, look, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, he showed me by way how he spoke with me, you know. And as soon as possible, like as soon as Andrew stopped speaking with the people, like with the person who oh, fuck, guys, sorry for my English. When Andrew finished his conversation with another person, this guy immediately jumped in and he told him, hey, this is my business card, contact me. He even didn't tell me, thank you for conversation, I will go to speak with Andrew. No fucking, like, you know, he treated me like a shit, like a random guy. I don't understand, like, where's some humanity? Like, even I, when speak with the students, yeah, you know, like, I also come to this like conferences just to keep, like, to chat with people. When I speak with some students, with some people, I'm trying to be polite. I am really trying to make like connection. I'm really trying to show my interest to them. But I don't understand these people who just figure out that I'm nobody. He just finished the conversation with me. You know, it's really often. It's even not about my English. It's even not about how I speak with people. It's about themselves. Sorry, I don't know how to speak it, but this is kind of the problem which I meet here. And I will give you a great example. I met the founding team of the Clear Bank. It was three people from that team. One of them is Ukrainian. He is Ukrainian. He is vice president of finance. Sorry, I don't know. But I met him and the whole team. I chatted with them about how they founded the startup and other stuff. And later on, I came to this guy. His name is Ivan, but everybody called him Ivan. I don't know why, but he is the one. So I came to him and told him, you know, let's go to take a cigarette, let's have a chat. He told me, yeah, for sure, let's go. And we spoke about 15 minutes just about like how he started his, like how he found the co-founders, how he started this startup, and that's all. We just chatted about different topics and we just smoking the cigarette and that's all. I don't know why, but it it was really easy for me to do with the person who is Ukrainian, yeah, who is European, but I cannot do it with a person who is from North America, and it's really strange. I don't know why. Okay, so I chatted with him about just a startup, about the opportunities in their like in the Clear Bank. I will leave description, like I will leave in the description link to the Clear Bank, and this is really great. Like I will speak about Loopio event and Clearbank again in the next episodes because you will see like what is the power of networking and the like networking conference at all. So I just chatted with the one and the soul. He was a really cool guy, and I chatted with Andrew. Andrew was also polite. I came to him. I asked different questions and he answered me. And cool. I don't know what's the problem with like other people. Maybe it's problem with me, and I don't want to see this problem, and I'm trying to see it and to fix it. The second thing, I found my first potential customer. Why potential? Because I cannot charge people right now at this stage on which product is it. I do not disclose my product because it's not ready to launch. I don't have so much time to work on this, but I will show you later on. So, how it was? It was almost the end of the conference, and I see that lots of people just in a small group just keep in touch, like chatting about different stuff, not about the work. And I see this guy just walking around the whole room. It's not a room actually. It's just a party place. So he just walking out of this place and looking for a person to speak. And immediately jumped to him and told him, "Hello, my name is Victor, and blah 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 blah." Just usual stuff, like when you introduce yourself. And I asked him, "What you doing?" He told me, I have his business card here. He was a director of business development. So it's a recruitment company, Akara. Solutions Corp. I will leave a link in the description to this company. It's actually a recruitment company which make actually looking for people in Canada and USA, and he just started his position as a director of business development. Yeah, usual biz dev. As I tell you, it's really easy to figure out who is a biz dev on such a conferences. This usually don't give a shit about like chatting about the weather, about food and stuff. He's looking for potential partners, for potential customers. So I told him I have the product, it will bring some benefits to your company. What about if we chat with you later on? He told me, yeah, for sure, this is my business card, for sure, just chat me, call me, and we'll have a chat with you. And at the same time, he asked me, what are you doing? I told him, I'm a software developer with such experience, blah, 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 blah. He told me, okay, we have lots of positions which is not closed for web development. What about if tomorrow HR from my company will write you and you will have a conversation about the positions? Yeah, for sure. That's how it's done. That's why networking conferences works really, really well. Because if you figure out the potential person who is looking for connections, who is looking for partnership or customers, you will have a great conversation. That's why you have to speak with as much people as you can, as many people as you can during the conferences, this conference. Usually I speak about 20 people because I can speak about 1 minute, I can speak about 15 minutes, but I'm trying to jump as soon as possible. If I cannot speak with this person exactly right now, I will go to another person. Doesn't matter who is this person. You don't know who is this. You just need to start the conversation. Yeah, and it works really well. I will tell you about the Clear Bank in the next episode because this is the power of networking. This is the power of such a conference. So for this, like during this conference, I just understood that some people doesn't have this piece of humanity, and if you nobody, they won't speak with you. They won't even speak with you. This is really important to understand. Okay, guys, thank you very much. This was the first episode. See you in the fifth episode. I'm trying to speak as much as like my accent and my English doesn't let me to like pass all information which I want to pass. If you speak in Russian, you can check out my Russian channel. But I think that lots of you are not. So thank you very much for watching. Give me some likes. Subscribe to my channel right now. Right now I have like only 3 people who subscribe, but I know who are these people. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the fifth episode.